certain reactions based on certain things that you have lumbar, so that you can anticipate the reaction. Otherwise, how are you even going to have some form of predictability? So when we hit this is presumably out. So when, let's say, I pass the guard here, I have the underhook. Now I need to mount him, okay? He's not gonna be laying like in the same position he would be in a coffin because his knees would probably be up. Yeah, he'd be probably turning to his side, okay? Because flat is really bad for the person on the bottom, and I wanna flatten him out by controlling the head and using core pressure. It's not really your chest pressure. Some use chest, I prefer core, because when you have core pressure, if you notice, I'm not here. Okay, and I'm not here or here because I don't feel that I have enough weight on him, and the weight's mostly on my knees and my elbow. If I'm even here, there's more weight on him, but the problem is that I'm not too mobile here, and I like to be dynamic so I can roll the hips, okay? So that I like to be here and controlling the head. I don't want to control the neck, I want to control his head. So can constantly keep taking his head offline and possibly trapping this arm here. Because for those of you who were here on Saturday, we have a potential wrist lock here because he's going to be framing my hip here. And if I go here and I grab this hand right here and I bring this elbow over, I have wrist lock right here. But oftentimes he's going to bring this arm over, straighten it, and you have this right here. Yeah, so he straightens it, and now I control so that he doesn't get that frame back in, because from here I want to mount, okay? If you notice, I'm very dynamic here. I know that his arm is not going to be able to frame me because I have my chin down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive this forward here, and I'm going to mount, okay? From here, I also don't want to control his neck because I don't want him to pin my arm with his, so if he tucks his chin and lifts his hips, my arm is completely trapped. I can't pull it out. And in this scenario, he could roll me to my left or his right very easily. So I want to be out here so I can always pull this arm out because he's not going to trap it. As this right arm walks to the center of the head, as I keep sliding the knees forward, and especially this right knee here, so that now as I keep pressure here, I'm controlling that arm. He can bend it, he can do whatever he wants with it, okay? As I underhook the other arm with my left hand, and I'm gonna get here, and I'm gonna cross, I'm gonna knee, and I'm gonna dig my toes in here. Rotate a little bit to your left. So I wanna be here. Whenever I'm here, I can drive forward, and I have a lot of pressure on his elbows and his arms, okay? From here, I wanna take the arms, I wanna cross them over, and I wanna begin to push one into the other. Did you feel it in the left or in the right? In the right, this one, okay? Because it'll typically be the one that's getting kimura versus the one that's getting kilo, okay? But what I'm doing here is I'm pinching his knees. You notice my knees are at head level, okay? From here, you can also just go here and grab, like I like to do this, okay? And then you can just go here. As you secure this arm here, roll this up, and then I won't pull too hard. But this is just a straight arm lock. It's real basic, but it's still an arm lock. It goes the opposite way of the thumb. So if his thumb's this way, the arm's gonna break this way. So I just go right into my thigh. But all of this has to constantly be pinching here. So if he bumps his hips up, okay? All right. Now, the thing that from here, I also have arm locks or whatnot, but it's hard for him to apply pressure to get his elbows down on the mat. So oftentimes what happens is that he starts pushing up with his feet. So his, but walk your shoulders up north. So so this all comes out and keep going. Yeah, so this happens right here, okay? So you have to make sure that you have good control here, because if his elbows come out again, then you have to, once again, come out here, you know, because from here, you're just gonna finish this without even waiting for him. But I prefer even you guys do this, okay? Because when toes are pointed, I'm sitting more on his chest. If he bumps his hips up, I still feel that. Here, get here, and then you immediately start pulling this, or you grab both arms, pull them across one another. You have wrist locks and all that kind of stuff, okay? And also you have very nice tight arm locks here, because this I'm defending here, and I'm finishing this, because this hand can't get into the game to defend this arm right here. Okay, if I let it go, he possibly can, but then I'm already too late. Then I have to go here and then begin to extract this, and do all this stuff here, and finish the arms. Okay. So for mounting, all you're gonna do is the right hand is under, and I want your hip to be by his hip. Okay. I want you guys to try to mount like this. My right hip is pushing him this way here. Okay. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna slide my knee across here. And my right hand's all the way up as my left knee goes as far up as it can. Right here. My left hand, I'll do it from another angle. Here. Knee, knee, posture up. When you posture up, take an arm with. Okay. And that way. I'll get me mounting from there, right side. Here, he's framing me here, 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 here. Drag this arm forward here, slide my chest up, my left knee comes to my right. I'm gonna slide this here, and I go up as high as I can. This right hand is already extracting his left arm, and my hand kind of cups his head so that he can't slide up. Yes. So now he can't crawl north. As my knee secures here, I can even close my head as my left hand goes under his right elbow, and then I go right here. Knee high, knee high. You get double arm here, and you finish it. However, okay? Because right here, you just come up with an arm, and then you catch it. This is real as simple as it gets. But I don't want your feet like this. I'd rather have your feet like this, because now I can apply more pressure to his arms. And don't go for key locks if you don't have any. Okay? Try that. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Just try mounting. Sorry.
What did you do with your toes?
Active.
Active at the end?
Active toes. Because now my hips are higher. I can elevate my hip, and now I can apply pressure with my knees better with the toes, because I can just drive forward. Okay. Yes.
So I've been noticing in a lot of the videos, you and me especially, when I go to do that mount, you're doing that.
Correct.
How do I get account for that? Train more.
Keep showing up.